Spooky or kooky. Ladies and gentlemen, the first topic on Spooky or Kooky.
Here we go. That's spooky.
I'm calling that spooky. Hey, baby.
What kind of voice was that?
Can you hit that?
Hey, baby.
Hit that
I found
again.
this morning and I was so excited to play it.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
It's almost
Hey,
like
baby.
Elvis.
You gotta have your mouth all the way. Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Hey, dude, that's good.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you.
All right. Moving on. A candy bar you've never heard of. Something with cream in it. So it's like you're at you're looking around in your candy thing and you don't really remember getting this candy bar.
Oh, it's in my home.
It's in your candy
Spooky.
bucket, your candy bucket.
No,
and you're like,
it's a
wait, how have I not heard of this candy?
Nah, it's a total kooky.
Nah, it's
kidding me?
spooky to me.
You
If-
give me an
If
opportunity.
it's in my home and I don't know how it got there and I've never heard of it, why do you think it's kooky?
You open your drawer and you see a little clingsberry crunch.
Clingsberry crunch?
And
Is
you-
there berries or is it crunch? Is it like a raspberry crunch?
¿Por qué no los dos?
That's good.
All right.
All right. Raspberry
So
crunch. bar.
Clingsberry Crunch Bar.
And you go, oh my God, I'm about to go on a new chocolate adventure.
See, this to me sounds like the beginning of an Are You Afraid of the Dark story. He opened his drawer and saw a Clingsberry Crunch. A Clingsberry Crunch? What is that? He wondered. I might as well take a bite. And one bite in, he knew.
He became a clingsberry.
He turned into a
And
Clingsberry.
what's a clingsberry? A berry that sticks to you?
It makes you clingy.
Oh, that's cool. So it's sort of like, yeah. It's like you want to hang out. You're just like, oh,
Consideration
come
of
on,
the Midnight Society.
don't go
this
out with
is
your
the
friends.
tale of the clingsberry crunch.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Mm.
To me, it's like, I just feel like at this point now, although there are new candies that I don't even, Jesus. The loop scares me.
It's spooky in here. Well, I had the new Clingsberry Crunch bites.
I haven't had those yet,
Oh.
but I saw that they had them at CVS.
Yeah. You saw him at CVS?
Yeah, but
I
they,
saw him
yeah.
in like my dog food bowl, which I also don't have a dog.
Well, I was at CVS, but they showed up in my car.
Oh, I see. I get you.
That makes sense. You go into CVS, you
And then,
check out,
yeah.
you come back, you
They're there,
open
yeah.
up your glove.
Right.
There's a bunch of little clingsberry bites in there waiting for you.
Clingsberry bites.
That's cool.
Admittedly, there's less gunk in the bites because there's only.
Well,
so
it's
much
just the
gunk.
ratio.
Yeah. It's kind of like similar to Reese's. The different sizes of them have different proportions, and the bites have less gunk.
Yeah.
Which is great because I hear there's a lot of people out there who don't love the raspberry gunk, or they don't like how much more gunk they added.
Yeah.
Me, I'm a gunk lover.
I'm a gunk boy.
I like the gunk. You remember Nerds Rope?
Yeah, those Nerds Rope bites. You ever fuck down on one of those?
You ever fuck down?
Nerds Rope bites changes the fucking game.
Are they still out?
Phenomenal.
Yes.
What do you mean?
You got to go to a movie theater once in a goddamn while, bro. So
I'm never
Goddamn
going.
ignoramus.
On the stream, ignoramus.
interregnant.
Ignoragnus. Nerds Rope Bite sounds awesome.
They're
This guy's never had a clingsberry crunch.
yeah, Nerds Rope. It looks
Scumbag.
like you're drinking a glass of whiskey.
It does. You're drinking tea out of a glass.
The guy doesn't know a Clingsberry Crunch.
You're 90.
Straight up.
Yeah. I was writing down a list of all the segments we've ever done on the show, and Spooky or Kooky came up, and I was like, that's a really good
It's a
segment.
good one.
Ooh.
Kooky. Kooky. It's not spooky enough. It's too weird. Yeah.
Because I went into our kitchen and I obtained gushers.
Oh.
They're going to get stuck in your teeth.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I ate them in.
Keith, you have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
They're not as artificial as I remember. Like they're
No,
actually
this is
pretty
all
good.
natural. First of all, these are Gushers aux fruits, AUX. I assume that means auxiliary, so you can smash this into your computer.
I was
what could
a
that
bigger
mean?
fan of Clingsberry Squish.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Those were
yeah.
good.
Those
Those
had
were
more of a
good.
real fruit flavor.
Yeah.
Let me bite into this Clingsberry Squish. Sorry, Gusher.
Yeah. They're very similar.
Mm.
There was a
know what?
lawsuit because Gusher plagiarized the whole idea.
Not as much Gush as I remember.
Yeah.
I know. That was
It's
a
more
surprise.
of a gish.
There's sort of just like a little teaspoon.
Squirt.
Yeah.
They don't
You know
want
what
to
I
be
do think?
squirters, though. Ooh, raspberry gunk. Sounds like a good candy.
All right. Yeah. It's the hey baby. That's the sound that we
Oh,
need to-
man, they're all out of raspberry gunk.
Hey, baby.
Okay.
Guess I'm gonna get one of these Clingsberry Crunches. Again?
Kingsberry Crunch with raspberry gunk.
That sounds great.
That was good.
Acid reflux.
Now with double gunk.
Oh, gunk me, baby.
Gunketize me, Clingsberry. Mr. Kling. Have your Clingsberry Crunch. Well,
Not
Clingsberry
enough
Crunch,
gunk.
Clingsberry Crunch sounds like the cereal. A Clingsberry bar is the bar.
Well, it's a crunch bar.
It's a crunch bar.
Clingsberry Crunch. You can have your Clingsberry and crunch it too.
Now with twice the gunk.
That sound effect is scary with the twice the gunk. It's a shocking amount of gunk.
Too much gunk.
Oh! It always, the loop scares me when it repeats.
Did they used to loop?
I think I said it to loop because I didn't know what I was doing.
New orange Clingsberry Crunch with extra spooky cream.
You know what's annoying about this? Is it doesn't fade out the sound effects when you hit them the second time.
This Halloween, crunch into a Clingsberry. Now with extra gunk. And of course, a reminder, as always, this episode is brought to you by Clingsberry Crunch. Thank you so much to Clingsberry Crunch, now with extra raspberry gunk. Thank you to Clingsberry Crunch for sponsoring this episode.
You know, sometimes you get super hungry and there's just nothing in your house that you want. And then you open a drawer and you see a candy bar you've never seen before.
You reach your hand inside. Why? Is that a Clingsberry Crunch? No, it's the new Clingsberry Crunch with extra raspberry gunk. This thing gets the people going. You're going to have 2 times the raspberry gunk, still in that same packaging that you know and love.
Yeah, I was with Becky last weekend. We were driving down, I can't remember, we were driving like a theme park, and we were super hungry. And I opened up a part of my car that I really never look in, and there it was, a Clingsberry Crunch with twice the raspberry gunk. And we split it, and it was super amazing. It satisfied our hunger, and it made us feel good.
What I love about this is that you're gonna get the crunch that you grew up eating, but now you're also getting the gunk. And so it's delicious, it's filling, kind of like a meal replacement. It's gonna bring you to a magical realm. You'll be followed by the ghost of your past.
And for every Clingsberry Crunch bar you buy, I think they have this new program where they will hide another Clingsberry Crunch bar in a home of someone who's never had a Clingsberry Crunch before. So it's you buying one actually helps other people discover it. It sort of helps feed people who are hungry. So your dollar is going sort of extra far when you support Clingsberry Crunch.
They're always adding new gunks so that you're never gonna have a gunk that you've had before. I mean, every time I rip that package open, it feels like something new. And what I love is that it's so much more affordable and accessible than traditional crunch-based candies.
So get yourself a Clingsberry Crunch bar with extra raspberry gunk. Go to clingsberrycrunch.com/raspberry gunk and use code TryPod10 for 10 free bars hidden around your home tomorrow morning. That's Clingsberry Crunch, TryPod 10.
Most people that remember Gushers fondly are actually thinking about the Clingsberry.
Yeah.
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 Because they
it's
had much more of a
the
gush.
Mandela effect sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
They glooshed all over your mouth. You would bite into something that was like the same size as Gusher.
And you're like, how is there so much
and
gluten
you
inside?
felt like you poured a glass of water in your mouth. It was unbelievable.
Well, we got to give a big shout out to Clingsberry Crunch for sponsoring this episode.
Thanks so much.
Go over to clingsberry.co/UK to get your new extra goo
And remember, no, it's twice the raspberry gunk.
gunk.
They're working on some other gunky flavors for you, but they're going to need your support to keep pumping them out.
And just got to say, we love when they sponsor us, so really appreciate it.
Don't get genuine.
What do you mean?
Get genuine about Clingsberry.
I don't love content. Okay, here, I'm going to do it slam poetry style.
Yeah, but-
What is content other than to make you content? It's to flow
Oh.
in and out
Yeah.
through you, right? I just think that's like, when we say like internet content, it's stuff that you watch and you forget and it like, you clicked on it, then you don't even remember it. Like, there's a time and a place for content. It's noise. It makes you happy, and ultimately. Oh, okay. Ultimately, it's like, well, I just heard myself getting too real. I'm like, it's a tool of capitalism, right? It just like helps you kind of tune out for a little bit in between what is otherwise a very stressful, hard life we're all living, right? Content just helps you kind of get by. But then what I like is art that helps you understand. We talked about this actually on the podcast once, but it helps you understand or interpret your place in the world and the universe, reflects on who you are. So art, stuff that's impactful, that can mean a lot of different things, right? Like the disability doc that we made, that's impactful, right? That's going to change, hopefully, it's going to change the way some people think. It's also going to help other people feel seen. But a really well-crafted, funny episode that just makes you laugh, that can also be, art. That can be impactful.
Yeah,
for sure.
So I think it's about intention and it's also about reception. It's those two. But for me, as the person on this side of the camera, I want it to be the intention and the hopefully the craft that we're putting in, the care that we're putting into things. And I don't want to do stuff I don't want to just do like a Clingsberry Crunch taste test. Again,
because like we've already done so many.
You guys.
Well, actually, can we cut that? I don't want Clingsberry to like they're a really big sponsor of ours.
Is Zach disrupting the class system of capitalism all of a sudden,
or at least reflecting on it in a way that somehow absolves him from it? I don't know.
Well, anyway,
at
Zach,
least he's self-aware, I guess. Enjoy your Tesla, you bitch.
He's always about like making content into other content, and his like thing is like have a podcast, transcribe the podcast, sell it as a book. Like he's like, no.
Imagine if people had to read this. The constant Clingsberry Crunch ads, the constant changing of stories, and
Clingsberry. Yeah, maybe we did like we're mentioning the brand too much.
they paid a lot.
They did pay a lot, so we want to.
Well, they paid a lot in Clingsberry Crunch.
In Clingsberry, we get paid for acid reflux, spooky or kooky.
That's a spooky.
Do you want any? Do you want the energy powder or do you want acid reflux powder?
Just so chalky.
We're gonna have a lot of good foods today.
Yeah, Clingsberry Crunch.
Clingsberry Crunch, Dumb Smoothies. Dumb Smoothie will help you if you have too much gunk in your Clingsberry Crunch.
Oh my god, Zach, you were saying something, man.
You're not gonna like it.
What is it?
I was gonna ask you if you ever have that problem where you have too much mucus in your throat because you were eating a Clingsberry Crunch and the raspberry gunk built up in your throat.
Oh my god.
Zach, you had something that wasn't about Clingsberry Crunch, right?
So it's just about words.
It's about Clingsberry Crunch. Too much raspberry gunk.
Raspberry gunk gets caught in your throat. I'm a little gunky gremlin over here.
Yeah.
It reminds me when they
enough
used to
gunk.
have the tangerine gunk. That was bad.
I've tried to track it down everywhere.
They don't
It
make
was-
them anymore.
No.
No, that was like 2005.
Yeah. It was a good time.
Yeah.
It was like Surge Soda,
Uh-huh.
Clementine Gunk.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's having a moment right
Clementine?
now.
Oh, we were in, I had tangerine gunk.
Tangerine, I'm
Clementine?
sorry. I
thought it
misspoke.
was sometimes like
the
different
regional?
coasts. Yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
just
it's regionally
misspoke.
different.
I feel like it's having a moment right now, though. I saw like Kim K was posting about it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, she found some in her like shapewear drawer.
Just wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I have a question about the snacks.
Yes.
How's it going?
It's going all right. I mean, I've been getting some weird requests recently.
Has there been any backlash? Have you had to deal with any controversy snack-wise?
I mean, I've been getting a couple of Slack messages that have been
Threatening?
saying, yeah, a little bit in a way, especially around Halloween season. Everyone was like, where is the Clingsberry Crunch?
Yeah.
And it's weird because usually the follow-up question is, where can I find Clingsberry Crunch?
Yeah.
And the response to that is people just say in all caps, more gunk, more gunk, more gunk.
Yeah, it's hard to
And-
find for sure.
Yeah, I'm really kind of confused in terms of like, the logistics, the gunk ratio I should be
can't
aiming
look
for.
for it. You can't look for it.
I know I asked you for like protein bars, but the Clingsberry build, Clingsberry builders, I think I know this is weird to
taste like
say.
shit.
They're just kind of too chalky.
They're very,
Okay.
they mostly chalk.
No, I
think.
Yeah.
like them. I like them.
Like the goo, it gets gunked in your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
But that's kind of the appeal
I don't
in
know.
a lot of ways.
I just would like some of that.
Yeah, when you see
We
like
should
the
probably-
advertisements and they do the smile and you just see all that shit on their teeth.
We
Yeah.
should
It
probably-
has a cool texture.
I think we have to cut this part out too, though, because They have a big holiday package with
Probably
us.
cut it out. We're doing a brand deal with them. Yeah.
Before
Before you go, Jack, thoughts
yeah.
on Israel?
we think that candy's not sexy enough.
Not sexy enough.
And we need it to be sexier. We need everything to be sexy.
Everything should be sexy. If it's supposed to be something that I consume,
Yeah.
it better be raunchy as fuck.
Sex sells. I mean, do you remember, by the way?
Hidden Valley Ranch,
Oh my God.
Oh my
Right.
gosh.
the sexiest ranch on the shelf.
See,
I feel like that would sell like crazy.
Do you think that I bought Clingsberry Crunch because it tasted good?
No.
No, I did it
no.
because the gooey ooey reminded me of that sticky icky.
Uh-huh. Yeah. The first one I found was in my neighbor's old porn collection.
Wow.
So I've always associated Clingsberry with hot and heavy sex. I'm so happy that Neutrogena, brought this episode to all of you. We were able to come up with such a great spa. But it was really great. Thanks so much for
Do you remember when
sponsoring this
Neutrogena
episode.
had a Clingsberry Crunch scented?
Yeah, they had a
Face
Clingsberry
wash.
Crunch
That was-
scented face wash, and that was cool. And that was fun because that was like the first beauty product that I ever found in my house that I don't remember buying.
Hey, baby.
I'm nailing it. I'm getting closer and closer to
getting
that
closer and
exact
closer.
sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you want advice. No, can you do it?
Well, if you want advice that could go for Maya's,
Oh my
why don't
God.
you reach over to your baby, Maya's Banzatore, for a little advice. Here we go.
Got.
Hey, baby.
Name is Miles B. That's my name. Your mom and me are the same. Both intellectuals, both heterosexual, hanging out, kissing on the metrosexual. Taking the subway. Me and your mom going to a ballet.
Hey, baby.
Enjoying the times and the laughter. Me and then we'll do something after. Maybe afterward I walk her home and I say, hey, this is so nice. Look at the roaming world. Everything is so nice outside.
Hey, baby.
A beautiful night. Why don't we go inside? Me and your mom hanging out in the living room. I'm like, hey, may I get the broom? It's a little dusty inside. Okay, I'm going home. This was a nice night. I'm glad we didn't bone.
Clingsberry Crunch.
Hey, baby.
The gunk. On the gunk. Clingsberry Crunch. 2 times the gunk. Clingsberry Crunch.
Crunch.
Run and get some gunk. Hey, baby.
I'm spooky. He's kooky. Together, we are spooky and kooky.
How long can y'all hold your breath for?
3,
People hate dinner.
2.
Here we go.
1.
All right, they're both breathing in, and it started. Here we go. Keith is looking all right. Zach looks scared, like he saw a ghost. Okay, 6 seconds. All right, next question.
I was gonna make it, and you just made me snot
Like a ghost,
Mm.
like a poltergeist,
like a pulch.
you know?
Pulty G.
Yeah. No, Keith, you just immediately abbreviated it.
Pulty G. Pulty G sounds pretty cool though.
Keith, hit us with the fish try the song.
Pulty G, a pulty G, a pulty G, a pulty G, flying through your house, knocking over your glasses. Pulty G, a pulty G, pushing you down and showing your asses. Pulty G, a pulty G, TryPod.
Oh, and thank you to Clingsberry Crunch for sponsoring this episode.
Have a good ass week. They're gonna get stuck in your teeth.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.